Terror on the foyer floor tonight, 10:45.
Here's my store, Beans of Boston, built in 1888. Clothes for men of means in Boston, latest fashions up to date. That was early days in Boston, now the competition's tough. Could be curtains, Beans of Boston, if my store don't sell enough.
Hey, where you going?
Going to eat.
I see. Pizza, huh?
Nope.
Burgers?
Nah, getting good Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Why Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Tell him, Dad.
Because the Colonel uses only fresh grade A chicken.
Yeah, we're eating out, but we're eating right.
But what do the kids say?
All right!
Come on.
It's so nice, nice to feel so good about a meal, so good about Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Hey, America, the world's largest beauty company is out to bring you a very colorful offer.
Color my nails, make them shine with your shimmering colors this spring. Color me up from my fingertips with the Color Me colors that Avon brings.
Your Avon representative has a $2.25 nail enamel right now for 39 cents.
With Avon, color with Avon, color never looks so good.
Come in. Oh, it's you, Franklin.
Good morning, Uncle.
I'm on the phone. Romanos, I want to book a table for two for lunch. I'm expecting my girlfriend. If she gets there first, give her a drink. You'll recognize her. She has blue eyes, long blonde hair, and she's about 60. Yeah. Something Italian.
You said it was urgent.
Oh, so I did. As a matter of fact, I'm very worried. I just got this.
Well, if that's your cardiograph, Uncle Fred, you really shouldn't be here.
It's your sales chart. And my board of directors says you shouldn't be here. How is it? Furniture is up, china and glassware, bathroom fixtures are all up. Only your ladies and gentlemen's department is down.
Well, you really shouldn't pay too much attention to charts, Uncle.
Look, here's where you took over in February. It has been steadily downward ever since. March, April, May, June, July.
Are you all right?
October is probably under the rug. Franklin, you've simply got to pay attention to details. Franklin, you can't let externals... My goodness, who are you?
I'm Ingrid, your new secretary, Mr. Bean.
Where's the last one?
Well, she quit. She complained you made the naughty remarks, 60 propositions, and had the wandering hands.
Good heavens, Uncle, is that true?
Not all in the same day.
And you behave yourself, or I won't stay either.
If I behave myself, what's the difference? Oh, Franklin, are you still here?
Yes, Uncle, and I was saving it for a surprise, but I want to tell you, I've got a marvelous idea on how to increase our sales.
You're going to quit?
No, Uncle. No, this time it's a real inspiration.
Not another one like motorizing the revolving doors to get the customers in quicker.
Nothing like that.
Grabbed that one man and threw him clear into the hardware department.
Yes, Uncle, I know.
Never could pull his head out of that bucket.
Terrible thing, sir.
Had to cut eye holes in it so he could get home.
Well, this is nothing like that, sir, but I don't want to tell you any more about it right now. I just want one more chance, Uncle, so that I could prove to you that I could be of worth it. Uncle?
Sir? All right, Franklin, go to it. But remember our company's motto, if at first you don't succeed, you're out on your butt.
Yes, sir.
That reminds me.
I'll send her in, sir.
Sorry, madam, the store isn't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm the new sales girl, Shirley Brahms. Are you a salesman?
Not really. I'm in charge of the floor.
Oh, well, it looks lovely.
Not the actual floor, Miss Brahms. I run this entire department.
Oh, when Mr. Franklin Bean hired me, he told me he ran the department.
Well, in a way he does. He runs it into the ground. But the word from upstairs is that he won't be with us much longer.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, he certainly was nice to me. There were so many girls here for the interview, and he picked me. I really don't understand why.
Maybe you stood out from the others.
Oh, thank you. I'm prepared to give it all I've got.
That should be more than sufficient.
Good morning, Mr. Peacock. Your coat should be off now. And your tie is crooked. Miss Brahms, may I say it's a pleasure to have you in our department.
Oh, I've just been waiting for an opportunity like this.
So has Mr. Bean.
That'll do, Mr. Peacock.
Ah, Mrs. Slocum, your new assistant is here.
Oh?
This is Mrs. Slocum. She's in charge of women's wear and one of our most respected employees.
Thank you, Mr. Peacock.
She's been the backbone of the corset department for years.
Thank you, Mr. Peacock.
In fact, she's been here so long, she practically came with the building.
Stuff it, Mr. Peacock.
I didn't hear that.
Stuff it, Mr. Peacock.
That I heard.
Something wrong with your eyes, Mrs. Slocum?
Oh, no, Mr. Bean. I just bought some new eyelashes at the boutique, and I'm not supposed to blink until the glue dries.
Yes, well, why don't you go hang up your coat, Miss Brahms, while Mrs. Slocum is drying out. And hurry back. As soon as the rest of the staff gets here, I have an important announcement to make.
Oh, Mr. Peacock, are you free?
At the moment, yes.
That new girl, she's dressed better than I am.
No, I don't think so. It just looks better.
Well, I just hope they don't know we're late.
You're late, Mr. Humphrey.
I'm sorry, but I had to stop by and pick up Mr. Humphreys. Yes. I've never ridden on a motorcycle before. It's wild, isn't it? I just held on tight and screamed my head off. He couldn't unlock his hands until we were in the elevator.
Oh, and never forget, Miss Brahms, if you want to go up in the world, you must eat, sleep, and think. Nothing but beans.
Now, where's Mr. Granger?
Someone calling me?
Yes, Mr. Granger. Where have you been?
Well, I came in early to take inventory. I was counting these sheepskin gloves. I got up to 40, and I must have fallen asleep.
Staff, gather around. Everybody's here now. Good. Now, I'd like to introduce something that's going to get you all very excited.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Lucas.
Shirley Brahms.
That is not what I had in mind, Mr. Lucas. Now, as you all may have noticed, sales have been a little off lately.
Well, I know that my socks are moving slowly.
And very little has been happening in my trousers.
Well, Lord knows, my underwear's been down for weeks.
Please, folks. Now, I've been giving it a lot of thought lately, and suddenly, flash, an inspiration came to me on how to save this department. Now, I'm sure you're all familiar with our trade magazine, Flies and Zippers. Now, the new thing is to go national. For instance, Saks is having an Italian week, Magnon's a French week, Bloomingdale's an Oriental week. Every single store seems to be getting in on the act, and I am not going to let my department fall behind. So I have thought of a week that they have all missed.
Irish week?
No, Goldberg's is doing that. But none of them have thought of a German week. Huh?
Maybe because it's such a lousy idea.
Well, it's either that or an Eskimo week, and statistics show that in Boston, Volkswagen outsells dog sleds 6,973 to 1. Ah, there's the bell. Store's opening. Everybody get to work. I'll let you know when stuff arrives.
That motorcycle has ruined my hair. Menswear.
Mr. Lucas.
Yes?
Those sweaters are not stacked correctly. Would you redo them, please?
Oh, sure. Say, speaking of stacked, that new girl you hired isn't bad.
Miss Brahms?
Oh, yes. Way to go there, buddy. I didn't know you had it in you, so tell me, how are you doing?
With what?
With what? With her. With her. I mean, it's obvious she likes you. She's just waiting for a little eye contact.
Eye contact?
Like this.
Well, there goes my ride home.
Johnson, how many times have I told you not to use the passenger elevators?
Who you calling Johnson? I'm a man and a human being the same as you. And I demand the same respect as anyone else. It's Mr. Johnson.
I stand corrected, Mr. Johnson.
No sweat, Peacock.
Hold it. Leave those boxes right there, and thank you, Mr. Johnson. Well, these are the goods from Germany. Gather round, staff. The goods have arrived. Has anybody got a knife or something sharp?
Here.
Here's my Swiss Army knife.
I can see all Boston wearing these.
What are they? Leather swimming trunks?
Lederhosen means leather pants.
What is this?
It looks like a German football helmet.
Yeah, I'd hate to be tackled from behind.
Oh, look at this. Sex Unterhosen. I wonder what's inside.
I believe underhosen means underwear.
Me like panties?
I'm not selling German sex panties.
Sex, Mrs. Slocum, is the word they use for six in Germany.
What do they use for
The
sex?
same as they use here.
Could we change the subject, please?
Oh, wow! What do they call this?
Bustenhalter. Well, all of this is very amusing and good fun, but if you think it's going to improve sales...
Oh, well, would you rather sell Eskimo stuff? Sealskin hats? Long furry underwear?
You never mentioned that.
Now, wait a minute. This floor is like a ship, and I'm the captain. I've made a decision. We're either going to sink or swim with it. Now, what do you say? Good.
I'm Cheryl Ladd. You know, strong hair is beautiful hair. And Wella Balsam Conditioner actually helps build new strength into each hair. Watch. One hair treated with Wella Balsam Conditioner, one untreated. Under stress, the untreated hair breaks sooner than the Wella Balsam hair. That's because Wella Balsam helps make your hair stronger, so it looks healthier, shinier, more beautiful. Try Wella Balsam Conditioner. You'll love your hair, because strong hair is beautiful hair.
Has anything come along to equal the great value of the Mazda RX-7? Yes, the Mazda GLC hatchback. At $39.95, it's lower than Toyota, Honda, VW, or Datsun hatchbacks. It comes with power front disc brakes, a split fold-down rear seat, plus an economical yet very responsive four-cylinder engine. The $39.95 Mazda GLC.
The more you look, the more you like.
Suddenly, she felt alive again, and he was the reason. There was one problem. His mother was her best friend.
Eddie,
She is my age. Why can't I have the one thing that makes me happy?
And that was a younger man. What price would she pay for love? The Anatomy of a Seduction, the CBS Tuesday night movie at 9, 8 Central.
This is a surprise. Usually don't come down to my office.
Your office? Oh, I thought it was mine. How'd that lousy German idea go?
I'm waiting for today's totals now, Uncle, and I'm sure when you see them, you'll be very pleased.
Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Oh, Uncle, this is Miss Brahms, the new sales girl I just hired.
Well, Franklin, you're not a complete idiot. How do you do?
Do you have today's totals there, Miss Brahms?
Oh, no, they're not ready yet, sir.
Well, I can't wait. I'm late now. I've got to get to the club.
Ah, the bridge club.
No, the strip club. It's amateur night.
Why didn't you give him the figures?
That's why.
Well, this isn't too bad. $1,295.
$12.95.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't get it. You would at least think some Germans would have come in.
But, Mr. Bean, you haven't given it a chance. What can you tell from one day?
No, it's no use. Everything I do is a disaster. I might as well give up.
Oh, that's no way to think. What about Thomas Edison? Did he give up?
No.
And Alexander Graham Bell, did he give up?
No.
And look at Harry Needleman.
I never heard of Harry Needleman.
Sure, he gave up.
Oh.
Now listen, everybody's out here waiting for you. You gotta get out there and inspire them.
You're right, Miss Brahms. And thanks. What am I gonna say?
I don't know.
Good evening, staff. Thanks for sticking around.
We didn't mind a bit, Mr. Bean.
Then I'll get right to it. I have the totals here for day one. $12.95. Now, we're going to have to do better than this.
I only sold one pair of strumps.
Strumps?
It's kraut for socks.
Now, you people aren't anti-German, are you?
I was a whack in the war, sir. And I haven't forgotten being blown out of my Jeep and thrown flat on my back in a French farmyard. And the German army was responsible.
The rest of the time she was flat on her back, the French army was responsible.
Well, I mean, if you're just going to fool around, I'm leaving.
She even remembers what she said.
That's it. I'm leaving.
Now, Mr. Slocum,
I was
please.
kidding. Just kidding. That's the sort of thing I have to put up with all day long.
Just kidding.
You should reprimand him, Mr. Bean.
You're reprimanded. That's official.
I've never been spoken to like that before. I kind of liked it.
I almost sold a German jacket, but he was looking for something with broad shoulders in Harris tweed.
Aren't we all?
Why don't you tell him some of your ideas, Mr. Bean?
Oh, yes. Well, I think we ought to have more of a German atmosphere.
Well, there must be some barbed wire in the hardware.
Didn't you say we needed a more cheerful, lively feeling?
Lively, yes. You have a marvelous memory, Miss Brahms.
And how do we do that?
How? Well, we could decorate the floor like a German beer garden.
We could have dancing and a German band.
I like what I'm hearing. I think we're on the right track.
And we could have Mr. Peacock dressed as the student prince.
Certainly not dressing up as anything. Somebody has to have authority on the floor, and these clothes I wear symbolize authority.
Why don't you dress up as Hitler?
Oh, how about Frankenstein? Wasn't he German? You know, the guy with the nuts in his neck?
Bulls.
I brought you a glass of the German wine we'll be serving.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're looking very Bavarian this morning, Miss Brahms.
Yeah. But you know what? I can't seem to get these laces tight enough. Would you mind putting your finger right here?
Where?
Here.
There?
On the knot?
On the knot.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Miss Brahms, I want to thank you for last night.
Last night?
Well, that little pep talk you gave me.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Now, if I could only pull this off.
Sir?
Oh, this German week.
Oh.
Well, if this goes well, Miss Brahms, I'll be forever in your...
Shirley.
Hmm?
Oh, my name is Shirley.
Oh, mine's Franklin.
Yeah.
And my finger's caught.
Oh, that happened.
Pardon me, I'll come back.
Peacock, come on in. We were just trying to get Miss Brahms a little tighter.
That wine should do it.
I better get out there on the floor. Oh, boy.
An extraordinary girl, that Miss Brahms.
You'd know that better than I.
Well, I want everything perfect. Uncle will be down any minute.
Well, the sooner the better. Mrs. Slocum has spent the last half hour sampling the German wine.
Oh, well, then we better get down there.
One other thing, Mr. Bean.
Yes?
When I agreed to go along with this German week, you assured me that my costume would give me the appropriate air of authority.
And?
I'm getting a lot of air and very little authority.
Ah, yes. Well, you have my permission to wear taller knee socks.
Thank you. It must be frightening to have so much power.
Come on.
I don't know what it is, but my eyes are watering.
Mr. Frazier, where are your boots?
My feet are killing me from that damn dance you're making us do.
I'll bet this brings us plenty of customers.
Yes, but not the kind we're used to. But I could be wrong. Underneath the lamplight by the garden. Underneath the lamplight, oh, you were so late. La 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 la. So that's what happened to Shirley Temple.
My hat's too tight. It's making me dizzy.
I'd take it easy on the wine, Mrs. Slocum. It can sneak up on you.
I think it's mugged her.
Mr. Bean is on his way down.
Oh, places, everybody.
Give me a thing,
Now, Uncle's on his way down here right now. So let's do it just the way we rehearsed.
Franklin.
Good morning, Uncle.
Who are all the damn Huns on the elevator?
It's the German band I hired, sir. It sort of added the atmosphere.
Who's paying for it?
Well, it's coming out of our profits.
You found a band to work that cheap?
Now, Uncle, we're going to start off by offering each of our customers a glass of German wine.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And we've been practicing a little German folk dance.
That sounds awful.
Maybe we should forget about the German folk dance.
No, I've gone to all the trouble of hiring an authentic German band. Are you ready, gentlemen?
Si, senor.
Places, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
Gentle. I went like that.
No, you didn't. You went like that.
I did not go like that.
Ooh, next time I'll go like that.
And I'll go...
Mr. Peacock,
Don't
please.
you play this game?
Well, how do you like it so far?
Don't say anything, Uncle. I resign.
I wouldn't be too hasty with that resignation.
What? Don't tell me you like this.
No, I hated it. But Ingrid, well, tell her what you thought, Ingrid.
Oh, I thought it was so nice. You've made this speak so happy for me. I was so homesick. I was thinking of going home. But it was so wonderful here. I stayed, yeah?
Yeah. It might have been a lousy week for the store, but it looks like it's going to be a great week for me.
Well, in that case, ready, gentlemen?
Si, senor.
Hit it!
Something new is coming to town. George the milkman's bringing it round.
Morning.
What's new, George?
Glad you asked. Kellogg's new cereal, Graham Crackos.
Graham crackers.
Graham Crackos, like graham crackers with little O's. So the milk flows through for graham cracker and milk taste in every bite.
Crunchy.
Yep, like graham crackers made from milk. Your young'uns will love them, too.
Will it slow them down?
Long enough to eat.
Kellogg's new Graham Crackers.
Fortified to be part of a good breakfast.
Ernie, we're all ready to put chips into our chocolate chip cookies. But look, he's still making the cookie part.
You can't rush richness. You see, we make our cookies as rich as our chips.
Why so rich?
So when we add rich, chocolatey chips, our Keebler chocolate chip cookies all taste uncommonly rich.
Well?
Send in the chips.
Oh,
he
boy.
says you
All right, come on, guys.
Keebler chocolate chip cookies. Rich cookies, rich chips, rich taste.
Wednesday, after 10 years in retirement, can Jim West and Artemis Gordon make a comeback? Find out on the Wild Wild West Revisited. Then...
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Join Johnny and guest Waylon Jennings, Martin Mull, George Jones on the Johnny Cash Spring Special after the Wild Wild West Revisited, Wednesday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
Stay tuned for Take a Hard Ride, a rugged Western adventure of greed and gratitude. Jim Brown, Lee Van Cleef, and Fred Williamson star in a story as tough as the Old West. Take a Hard Ride, next, following Newsbreak.